Morning, everybody. It's 8:46 on this Wednesday, the 14th of August. Okay, so we had the numbers again today. We had the CPI came in exactly unchanged, up zero point 0.2 versus up zero point 0.2. The core came in up zero point 0.2 versus up zero point 0.1. That's ex food and energy. What I find interesting here is the fact that the teleprompter readers are busy justifying any little gains and talking about how great it is that housing was unchanged, which is to say there was no improvement, and how there was a drop in the price of used cars. Well, you know, what they didn't say is the drop in used cars could just as easily be overextended consumers not being able to afford to buy them. So demand down. But of course, that doesn't go with the, you know, Democratic reelection centric media. So that doesn't get said. Anyway, the futures are basically unchanged. The Dow was up 19 when the numbers came, currently about unchanged. The Nasdaq was up 7. It's now up about 20. And the S&P was up 5. It got to about unchanged. It now is up about 9. So a little bit stronger there. The year over year numbers 2.9 versus 3, which is that was the estimate, and so that's a little bit of an improvement. And the ex food and energy unchanged at 3.2%. Okay, so look at the futures. We have grains mixed, you know, corn down a little, soybeans, which absolutely collapsed below 1,000, down as low as about 9.5, 9.55 overnight. Currently 9.68, so well below 1,000, but still a little bit of a rally, and the wheat is down a couple. Oil is up 20 cents, heating oil and gasoline both lower, and nat gas slightly higher, up about 3.5 cents. Cotton reversed from down about 0.75 after being down $1.07 yesterday to up about 3 cents. I think that one looks like it's setting up for a rally higher. Coffee 231 unchanged. The lumber's still sitting around 515. The dollar is basically unchanged to up a penny. The 210 spread, which was -10 before the numbers, is now -13. The 10-year gained about 3 basis points. And so that's where you see the difference. And the bonds are unchanged, basically up 1/32. In news, the Justice Department considering breaking up Google. What a crock of crap. 163.79, down $2.14, or 1.3%. Kellanova confirmed to be acquired by Mars, the candy company, at $83.50 a share in cash. You have to remember, Mars is a private company, so there is no stock component in this deal. And we really won't see what Kellanova or Kellogg is actually doing, because it won't be required to be reporting. UBS beat by a nickel. They beat a little on revenues. They provided a decent outlook, agreed to sell Credit Suisse's mortgage business. The stock is 30.15, up 90 cents or 3.1%. Elliott Management launching a proxy fight, according to the Wall Street Journal, on Southwest Airlines, where they have a position, LUV. 25.80, that's up 38 cents or 1.5%. And Cardinal Health, this has been a pretty weak group, healthcare, but they beat by a dime, they beat on revenue, they guided above consensus, and the stock is showing it. 108, that's up 5.5 or 5.3%. Asia and Europe slightly higher. Now, tomorrow we have a slew of numbers starting at 8:30. Retail sales, claims, initial and continuing, import prices, export prices, the New York Fed Empire State Manufacturing Index. Then at 9:15 we have capacity utilization and industrial production. We also have business inventories, NAHB Housing Market Index, the long-term tick flows. Nobody watches this except me, and frankly, they put it out at 4 o'clock when the market can't even react to it. But long-term tick inflows are the Treasury international investment commitments to our treasuries. So, I find that to be particularly revealing. And then on Friday, we have housing starts, building permits, and the University of Michigan consumer sentiment. Okay, one last look. The Dow is now up about $2, so really nothing going on. NASDAQ is up $20. So again, not much change. And the S&P is up about $4, and that's, pretty much right where we were before. All right, everyone, be careful out there. We could easily see a little bit of disappointment here, along with the speculation of whether the Fed is going to go 25 or 50. Have a good day.